all eyes are on the White House tonight, where Joe Biden just wrapped up another week from hell. Biden's sloppy, bizarre public comments about Russia, Ukraine, well, it could very well lead to war. We have over 100,000 Russian troops now amassed on Ukraine's border, and Biden proudly suggesting that he might be willing to look the other way if it's a minor incursion. In the past 48 hours, multiple White House officials, they've all tried to clean up those comments and Joey's mess. It's so bad that apparently Joe is no longer allowed to even answer questions about the looming conflict in Ukraine that he seemed to greenlight. Take a look.
The reason we're not going to have any time for questions now is these guys got to get quickly on a plane and go out and do a major announcement in Ohio, and you guys will ask me all about Russia and not about anything having to do with chips.
Oh, okay. Let's forget about the looming global conflict in Europe that you greenlighted, and Biden will only entertain important questions on chips. Have any chips that they could put in his head? Maybe make him a little sharper. I don't know. Just kidding for those of you on the left that have no sense of humor. Anyway, don't worry, because this morning, well, the chief idiot at the White House, Ron Klain, oh, he cleared everything up. Take a look.
I think it's fair to say the White House has pretty aggressively walked back or clarified, or whatever you want to call it, the president's comments about Ukraine and Russia, and whether the president was signaling that a minor incursion might be viewed through a different lens. Whether the president meant to say that at the time, or maybe he was being inarticulate, can you afford any gaffes given the stakes right now in all this?
Well, I think the president was quite clear and reiterated his point of view this morning very clearly. President Putin should have no doubt any move by the Russian assembled military across the border of Ukraine is an invasion.
Okay, he wasn't clear. He talked about a minor incursion. Stop lying to us. Stop the spin. Stop the propaganda. You know what? The American people are intelligent. And as per usual, Biden creates a crisis, and then the White House pretends that it is no crisis, and round we go. And we see this at the southern border. We see it in Afghanistan. Yeah, Americans are still abandoned, trapped behind enemy lines. And we see this with inflation, the supply chain crisis. We see it with COVID-19. By the way, check out the cover of Time magazine, accurately pointing out Biden's first year is officially in the books, and a dark cloud hanging over the White House. Really, it's hanging over the country. Remember the guy that promised to shut down COVID-19, rebuild our economy, restore diplomacy and respect around the globe? Well, now COVID-19 is raging worse than ever. Inflation at a 40-year high, and war in Europe, thanks to him and his green light, is now pretty imminent. Now, things have become so bad under Biden that even Jen Psaki is now suggesting kickboxing or margaritas to help ease the pain. Going to need an awful lot of margaritas. Take a look.
But we've got to stay at it. So my advice to everyone out there who's frustrated, sad, angry, pissed off, feel those emotions, go to a kickboxing class, have a margarita, do whatever you need to do this weekend, and then wake up on Monday morning. We got to keep fighting.
Okay, we'll drink margaritas all weekend and act like it wasn't a disastrous week. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.